Saturday, the 25th of February 2023, is a day Nigerians will never forget. It was a day Nigerians gave up religiosity, ethnicity, and tribalism and voted for integrity. It was a day Nigerians went out en masse to cast their votes in deciding the next president of the country for the next 4 years or 8 years in most cases. The presidential elections had 3 major candidates. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the former governor of Lagos State, also known as Jagaban, representing the All Progressive Congress (APC. Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, the Labour Party candidate. And Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of Nigeria under Chief Olusegun Obasanjo's tenure. He was the People's Democratic Party (PDP) candidate. Unlike previous presidential elections, 2023 wasn't looking like business as usual. For the first time, there was another rival party aside PDP and APC. It was easy to say Labour Party emerged from nowhere, and the massive support Nigerian youth gave Peter Obi was more than surprising to APC and PDP. Oh yeah, enough of this long boring sermon. This wasn't meant to be a documentary on Nigerian politics. Instead, I wanted to take you all on the 2023 Nigerian election day vlog.
Today is election day. Vote for Peter Obi for a new Nigeria.
Although my friend didn't have a PVC, I encouraged her to come with me so we both experienced the electoral process together. So she came along. After taking tons and tons of pictures, we kept walking and asking around till we finally found a not so good Samaritan who took us to my polling unit. We arrived at our polling unit at about 8:30 a.m. We found some voters and locals around, but no INEC officials on ground. Then it struck me, what if I filmed this whole experience? I mean, since I'm starting out this YouTube channel. So I pulled out my phone and started filming.
Okay, hello guys and ladies. Hello everyone. So I'm currently live at my polling unit. Today is 25th of February 2023 and today is the national election day, presidential election, national assembly and what. And I'm here with my friend Esther Shadrach. Say hi to the camera.
Hello.
So what do you have to say concerning the coming election?
We are expecting Peter Obi to be the president of Nigeria. We are ready.
Why do you think Peter Obi is the right man?
He is very competent.
Why?
He already proved to us that he is competent. Everything about him, his record, they are very verifiable.
So what will happen if Peter Obi does not win? How will you feel about it? And what's your next line of action? Because for me, if Peter Obi does not win, I will jack back like I'm tired. So what's your plan? Tell me.
I'll feel very sad and I will plan on escape routes. Yeah. I'll look for the nearest country, even if not trick. I put here.
Okay, so this morning I'm just watching some videos on my WhatsApp status and I hear a lot of people say, oh this, oh that, and one of the very interesting content I saw this morning was a pastor from Ghana who was like, if Nigerians are sane enough, they would know that there is no need for an election, that Peter Obi is the right man for the job. But let's see how it goes, sharp. This is already past 9 a.m. and the INEC officers are not here. We just have a group of people. I think I should turn the camera so you can see what it looks like around here. It's just crazy. Like past 9, election should have started by 8:30 and yet we don't have electoral officers, no security on ground, just people who want to vote. And it's crazy. I mean, very crazy. So I forgot to say something in my first this is my first vlog. But I forgot to say something very important. So while I was my polling unit was somewhere I didn't know, very far away from where I stay anyway. I've been trekking since morning. I mean, look at my legs. So take a look at my legs, just like Peter Obi's leg. Like for real. I don't trek waiting no go. Like presidents like citizens. Like I was saying, while I was coming to this election, I fell inside a gutter. Like for real, I fell inside a gutter. Like what even happened? So while I was coming for the election with my friend Esther, we met this girl who was looking for her polling unit around her house, and she said she was going to Anglican church. She needed to find where Anglican church. I don't know where Anglican church is, but I have a friend who knows where Anglican church is. So I decided to put a call to him. I called him severally. He didn't pick the call. So while we were trekking down to my polling unit, eventually, Omo started calling me. Just let me pick the call. Next thing I saw myself inside gutter. So I am here to say thank you, whatever, God, for not allowing my phone to get destroyed. Because waiting I for talk say I dey come election, my phone come break. Phone where I just buy for January. My God will not agree. So I'm happy that my phone did not spoil, and I'm also happy that I did not get any injury because waiting I for talk. I'm happy I did not get injury. I have a small bruise, but it's nothing serious. I mean, if I get a small bruise today and for the next 8 years, my life is good. What is a bruise? So I'll keep you updated. Let's just keep going and see how it goes.
This was what the view looked like from where I was sitting for a while. I felt the pain of the fall on my hands for days. I'm just glad the fall wasn't worse than it was and that my phone didn't get ruined. We waited and waited and waited, and it was almost 10 a.m. without any INEC officials on ground.
So guys, this is a few minutes to 10 and I'm beginning to really get worried. Like, no electoral officer on ground, no security, and I'm concerned. I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on? I mean, have they paid them off that they should not come and do election for us? I'm just thinking out loud, I pray they come more, because I cannot wait. Like, I honestly cannot wait. You know the crazy thing there, this is not the first time I am voting. So I voted in 20, what was that? 19? Yeah, it should be 19. Yeah, I voted in 2019. Actually registered in 2018. So this is my second time exercising my what? I don't know what they call it again. The franchise, yeah. Okay, call it franchise. So this is the first time expressing my franchise, and I look forward to it.
I convinced Esther that we should take a walk around that vicinity and find out what it looks like.
Okay, guys, so I decided to stretch my legs a bit. I don't tire. I don't work out tired today. INEC officials never come. Or give me. They're not here yet, so I told my friend, let's take a walk around the town and just see what it looks like. So I have a concern really, and I think I need to add it here. So I noticed that at the place where my friend and I are currently seated, we have a lot of men who have come out to vote. We have a lot of observers and people in the community and all of that, and we just have just one woman. Where are our young girls? Where are slay queens? Where are those obedient women now? You people should come around. Let's do this thing. What are you guys waiting for? It's already past 9. I'm waiting. No, you people should come, I beg.
Fortunately for us, I discovered that the road led to East-West Road, which was very close to Uniport Abuja campus main gate, and I was very excited. I decided for us to take a walk into the school.
So guys, we are currently on our way. So I just found out something. I was like, wow, I didn't even know that the polling unit, my polling unit was actually really near. And because I didn't know the road, I was just going cross country. So finally, I found a way, and I've seen that it's actually very near to Uniport Abuja campus. So trying to explore and see what I can make out of this place now. Because we're just bored. The people don't want to come and conduct the election. I don't tire. Waiting be this INEC. INEC, what's going on with you guys? Come and conduct the. Are you people scared? Are you people scared of a BTS? We are ready for you guys today. We're not the mad.
We went to the lawn tennis, badminton and cricket courts. One of my major sports, one of my favorite sports in Uniport. I took some more pictures. Can you blame a girl? I sat there and watched some videos on Instagram. From famous novelist and feminist Dr. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, from a Nollywood actress, and finally from Kegan Tech. I loved all the videos and went ahead to download the reels and post them on my WhatsApp status. So while we were in the lawn tennis courts, we noticed the INEC officials had arrived at the Abuja campus inside a bus. We figured they might have arrived at our polling unit as well, so we decided to take a walk back. And we were right. The INEC officials and security personnel were there as soon as we got there. They had begun setting up for accreditation. I even saw an online friend there, Goskill Etire is her name. So I spent some time exchanging pleasantries with her. She went ahead to tell me how I looked more beautiful in person than in pictures and how I had put on some weight. Soon after the accreditation began, it was quite peaceful and orderly. Then I noticed something quite saddening. Members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church and other Saturday churchgoers were dressed and going to church. And I was quite sad because, shouldn't it be illegal for them to go to church on election day? This wasn't a regular Saturday morning. Today was going to determine our fate for the next 4 or 8 years. Well, I honestly don't know. I got accredited myself, although what we are most concerned about were the presidential elections. We also had to vote for the House of Representatives and Senate that day.
At the moment, we have been accredited, right? I don't know to you, right? Okay, accredited, and we're about to vote.
After voting, I decided to interview my friend Goskill. She was so sweet.
Hi. So what's your name?
I'm Goskill.
Are you a first-time voter?
Yeah, it's actually the first time.
How do you feel about voting?
I could eventually exercise my right as a citizen.
So, how do you feel about this election? Like, generally, do you feel?
It's going to be peaceful. In my area, precisely, it's calm, peaceful. I'm happy about the process, even if a little delay in time. It didn't start on time, but I guess it's going to come out positive.
You think it's going to be free and fair?
Yes.
So, do you mind sharing with us who you voted for? Presidential candidate?
Okay, I voted for one of the things I always look out for in a leader is someone who has the right mandate.
Yeah.
A mandate that is better off. So I voted for someone who has proven to have the best mandate and the citizen that has. So I voted for LP.
Okay, so you're obedient. Thank you so much for offering us your thoughts and your time. Thank you. So we hope for the best, right? Yeah. Bye.
After the interview, Goskill and I had a long chit-chat off camera. We talked mainly about me, my newsletter, Hey Sister, my community Figure 8 Connect, and my plans for this YouTube channel. And after our talk, we left the polling unit to her home. And after our talk, she left the polling unit to her home. Our polling unit was a really small one with just 56 registered voters. Not all voters were present, and so the few of us who were got accredited and voted. At this point, I was so tired. I had no choice than to wait for the votes to be counted so we could see which political party was winning at my polling unit. After we waited for what seemed like forever, it was finally time for the votes to be counted, and this happened.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
25.
Level 25.
For the presidential election, APC had 1 vote, PDP had 1 vote, and Labour Party had 25 votes. There was a frenzy in the polling unit, like people were so excited that Mr. Peter Obi, the candidate of the Labour Party, won at our unit. I was really excited myself too because I voted for Peter Obi. He was my choice and the choice of millions of Nigerian youths, including those in diaspora.
Okay guys, we just concluded the election. And they just concluded the election, and according to the counting, we have some good news. PDP 1, APC 1, Labour Party 25. Like, I'm so excited about it. This is a flawless victory. Flawless victory. Okay, let's see how it goes, sha. I'm waiting for the rest of the results because come May 2023, Peter Obi for president. Bye bye now. See you guys when I get home.
Looking back at this and seeing how excited I and Esther was, and how INEC was trying to deny Mr. Peter Obi his victory in the favor of the ruling party APC, I feel so bad that we didn't stay back to ensure the correct result was uploaded to the INEC website. I also feel bad that we didn't take a snapshot of the EC8A paper as a proof of Obi's victory. Since there was no movement, Esther and I began trekking back home again through the route we found, which was shorter and faster. Luckily for us, a bike guy picked us and dropped us off at home without paying a dime. I was so grateful because we were both already exhausted and so tired from trekking, and my head was almost splitting in two. We got home at almost 4 p.m. We cooked some food and just monitored the results at different polling units. So this was the story of how the 2023 presidential elections day went for me. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment and share with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.